Good morning, John. You don't know me, but I've been watching you for many months now. Don't be surprised that you ended up here. You have ignored all of my warnings, yet you continued with your business dealings. Consider this a chance to cleanse yourself of all your sins. This is not going to be easy, though. You see, I am a hunter, one of the best in the world, and today I have you in my crosshairs. You can't run, you can't hide, you can only climb. If you manage to reach me at the top of this hill, consider yourself absolved. Be warned, though, you are not allowed to retaliate, because if you do, I will kill you. Let the hunt begin.
Hello everyone, Shadefire here. As you may or may not be aware, a game jam by the name of 7-Day FPS just finished recently this month. I believe it's been running for a couple of years now, and I sort of handpicked a few games that I thought I'd take a look at. The first here is Hunted, a game where, we kind of got our setup there. It's basically the most dangerous game. We've got a hunter who is hunting us, and all we can do is try to outwit them. Though in this case, we pretty much do that by not getting shot. And all we have to do is get to the top of the hill there, where the hunter is presumably scoping in on us. But one shot is enough to kill you. So we have to quickly dart between cover. Which is maybe easier than it sounds. Because he's got pretty good aim. I don't know why that first shot always seems to miss. Maybe that's just a warning shot. So you're like, oh man, better get moving. Alright. Don't actually know what's out there. Okay, there's a wall over there. Is there anything on this side? No. Nope. I'm just trying to get him to shoot. I guess we're gonna have to go for that tree over there. Why don't we just go back to the house? I guess he'll shoot us if we do. Alright. Nope. It's not gonna work. I kinda wonder how much this is scripted. I mean, as the name implies, the 7-Day FPS challenge requires entrants to make a game played from the first-person perspective in 7 days. So I'm wondering how many of these shots are actually just, like, triggered by where you're standing. So I actually saw where that one came from. What happens if we go this way? Is there any cover on this side? That seems too short to hide behind. Okay, he's up there, I guess, by that building. I just want to know so I know where the shots are, where I'm trying to avoid being seen from. I feel like part of the problem here is he just immediately aims at where you aren't yet. Like, basically he's aiming at the side of this wall waiting for me to step out. I don't know if I can sneak. Apparently, yes. Sneaking does make him seem to miss a little bit. Alright, now where are we going from here? There's that wall right there. Oh, were we sliding downhill there? But yeah, that's why. I'm wondering how much of this is actual trajectory and how much is, hey, you stepped on a trigger point that'll kill you. So ideally, we just want to get him to shoot and then run while he's, you know, in between shots. I sort of feel like the shots are coming from different directions. Like, that one seemed like it came farther over to the side. was about to say doing good so far. I got a bullet in the face. Of course, this is one of those things where once you learn the path, you kind of can go through it a bit faster. Like, once he misses, I can sprint all the way ahead to the wall over there. Got a bit of a shortcut now. But I need to get to that wall there, and I'm not sure how to... I'm not really sure what the strategy is here to make him miss, because zigzagging doesn't seem to help, and crouching doesn't really help. So I don't know kind of how to guarantee that we're not going to get shot. You know, how to do well. Like, he's not even shooting at me now, even though he clearly has a shot on my head. It kind of seemed like it came from 5 feet in front of me, but okay. Made on a time limit. So apparently jumping and exposing your head is a good strategy. Oh, I don't even know how I got shot there. I thought I was standing behind the wall still. There's really nowhere to go on the left side. Come on. Ow, did I just take fall damage there? I wasn't expecting that. Are you gonna shoot or not? Yes, this tree is covered. Mr. Hunter. Mr. Hunter, have you fallen asleep? Oh, I can zoom a little bit. I don't think that helps me since I can't see him. And even if I could, all that would tell me is where to not get shot from. He was being patient that time. Jeez, I feel like I'm playing fucking DayZ or something. Welcome to getting shot from who knows where, simulator. Alright.
You're halfway on the road to redemption, but things will get significantly harder from here on in. Good luck.
From this point forward, I've removed all of the trees and other cover. Because nobody actually likes a fair fight. I actually saw where he was shooting from. We were almost there. Ah! I was hoping to checkpoint it at the middle. Alright. Got up to this rock. Just get him to shoot again without hitting me. Almost there. It really seems like the only cover here is these trees. They are not very good cover. Come on, you son of a bitch. Oh, this is bad. There's no cover at all between there and the house. Son of a bitch. Maybe it's on the right side. Alright, I actually went all the way over here to this hill, and it looks like there's more cover up over here. You can see there's the path we were taking before, and there's the house. So... Never mind. But yeah, you can kind of see it over there on the other hill. I don't know if that's a better idea or not. Alright, I've gotten to the last tree before the house. Of course, there's no cover on this side. There's just a fence. I've also discovered that there are landmines scattered around. I ran into one earlier. I'm not sure if they're random, because last time there was one by that little wall back there. You can see them by the little red pole thing sticking out of the top. Haven't seen any this time. I'm gonna say that the only thing I can do here is crouch, go towards those trees, and hope he misses. Because he seems to miss more when you walk out of while crouching. Like so. Nope! Didn't miss that time. I don't know what to do about that last part. It seems kind of really difficult. And I think that's the inherent problem here with this. It's an interesting concept. And, you know, no one's really made a game based on, well, the most dangerous game. But even that was more about, you know, actual survival than just, hey, some asshole kidnapped you and put you on his shooting range, and now he wants you to run towards him like a goose. But the quintessential problem with this so far is that it's difficult, and it's, I don't know, maybe tense or something, but it's not fun in any way. It's basically just randomized trial and error, because, like, sometimes you'll get shot doing the same thing, and sometimes you won't. Like, as soon as I try to sprint for that wall, I'm gonna get shot. If I try to crouch towards that wall, I'll get shot. The only times I don't get shot is when he shoots when I'm, like, kind of over here-ish, and then I run past. And you see, that time I didn't get shot, even though I was absolutely certain I would. And that's kind of the problem here, is there's randomness to it. And yet, every single time I crouch from behind that wall, he shoots the wall. And I feel like that's the reason it's not fun. Because you're not really figuring out anything here. You're just doing the same thing over and over again until you get it right. And the bullet gods are in your favor. Like there. Sometimes he shoots at the hill as you're running towards those rocks, and sometimes he doesn't and just shoots you instead. Like that. He just shot for no reason, even though he had no good line of sight on me. Now I understand, because this is a 7-day FPS challenge game, it's not really balance and, you know, enjoyment and all that aren't really the big issue. The big issue is getting a working game based around your idea before the 7 days are up. Which, you know, they've done that here. They have an idea, it's fairly simple, and it works in the way it's supposed to. The only problem is the way it's supposed to is not the most enjoyable thing. And, I mean, when you get right down to it, isn't that the original purpose of a game? To be enjoyable? To be fun? Maybe some people do find this fun, but I don't know. It just feels a little too rough for what it requires. A game like this requires a lot more balancing work, I guess. Like Super Meat Boy is, you know, it's a game where you die 100 times until you get the right sequence of events that, you know, you don't get killed by buzzsaws or land in a pile of rusty needles and get through. And then it shows you all your failures. But at the same time, those are bite-sized little levels. This requires a couple minutes every time to get back up there, and you don't know if you're going to get shot when you get up there, because it's not a matter of, you know, hitting the right jump or knowing when to sprint and when to stick to a wall. It's basically, hey, I'm going to run from here to here. I might get shot this time, and I might not. Also, there's this weird thing where this is just a polish thing that, you know, they could fix easily. Because this is all uphill, and this is the Unity engine, which is kind of rough by default, there's a lot of points where you're trying to go up something, and you kind of get stuck on a slope and starts pushing you down. Which is a bit of a problem when the entire game is set on a hill. Also, it kind of looks like he's just right there behind that wall in front of me. But then when you get closer, he disappears. So I don't know if the shooting location actually changes as you get closer. Like there, I just Unity slid down that hill and now I'm stuck in the ground. But yeah, I mean, this is fairly complete for what it is. I'm sure there's an ending once we actually get up there. Assuming we don't blow up or get shot or, you know, die in the various ways available. Oh, there it is. I just ran past the landmine. Oh god, I'm sliding. I'm not moving right now. Slowly sliding downhill. Now, the weird thing is, if you stand on the right side of this wall, there's no way you can see the house, but he can still shoot you. There's another landmine right there. I'm wondering if I can get behind that hill. Will that count as good cover? Like if I just crouch back here. Looks like this whole hill is lined with landmines. But yeah, he should not be able to shoot me right now. And I think I finally figured out how they expect you to get up here. Alright, don't step on the landmine. Alright, he tilted his barrel fucking sideways out that window or something, because we were beside the house by that point. But again, since it's not actually a sniper, presumably there's not actually a guy modeled shooting at us, it's just a single point in the air where bullets come from. I mean, yeah, you can kind of see him, but I mean, like, if we were standing beside him, the bullet would come sideways out of his gun instead of him having to actually point a gun at us. Anyway, let's see if I can get back up to that hill. Alright, back up the hill. Now if I can just not step on a landmine. And also not get shot when I come out from behind this tree. Nope, still got shot. Now I mentioned earlier that this game, this problem is that it lacks the fun part of being a game. The counterpoint is the only feeling it gives you instead is frustration. And not really just challenge frustration, it's really frustrating to die when you're all the way up there. And every time you hear that death sound your character makes, it just makes you angry, because you're like, god damn it, that's such bullshit. I really do feel it. This is in a lot of ways sort of a new player to DayZ simulator, or at least the way it used to be back in the day, when there was only one map. Is, you know, people start, they spawn on the beach, and they're like, oh man, I'm suddenly here, I'm gonna start walking around. And then some asshole on a hill overlooking said beach immediately shoots them. They're unarmed, they have no idea where they're going, and there's some jerk up on a hill. That's pretty much this. And it was one of the things that I think turned off a lot of people when they first started DayZ back in the day. It was the thing that people always loved to complain about. Oh, this game would be great if there wasn't so many dicks sniping me when I spawn. I mean, there were a lot of people who just hated it because it's fucking weird and janky, but this was also on the list of complaints. All the hacked-in sniper rifles. Also, this guy has really good aim, because he can headshot you while you're jumping. Okay, I made it to the fence. He absolutely could not possibly see me, unless he switched rooms, which I don't think he will. Landmine in front of the door. Edge along here. Alright, we're inside. Now can I grab some object and bludgeon the sniper to death? Or is he just gonna turn around and just shoot me? Oh, what? Game like froze up there for a second.
Congratulations, John. At long last, we are one. You have finally discovered what was hidden away deep inside of you all this time. Me. Our test paid off. Now, take what I taught you here today and go teach the world.
Wait. So wait, we set up a sniper.
You don't know me.
So
But I've been watching
we set
you
up an
for
automated
many
sniper
months
rifle
now. Don't be
to fire at
surprised
ourselves.
that you ended up here.
And then
You have ignored
I guess
all
this
of
is
my
our split
warnings
personality.
yet. you continued with your business dealings. Consider this a chance
Maybe?
to cleanse
I don't know.
yourself of all your sins.
I guess that's a better ending than just some asshole up there who beat his head in with a baseball bat for being a dick.
I am a hunter.
Though that probably would have been a more rewarding ending. Because now I'm just left with frustration.
You can't run.
Anyhow, that's Hunted. It's an interesting concept. You can see there at the bottom that it says trial version, so perhaps the developer, I think it's 3 days? Maybe he plans on working on this some more and expanding it so it's not just running towards a sniper robot that shoots you in the face. Anyhow, I'm Shadefire. This is Hunted from this 2013 7-day FPS challenge, and it's the first of a few games we're going to be looking at. But until then, I'm Shadefire, and I'll see you all around.